Well, here we are again, out on the trail. A little bit different hike this time, a little greater distance. We're here at Rockfish Gap in Virginia. We're going to start and go through the Shenandoah National Park. This is Wednesday, May the 26th, and we're getting ready to hit the trail right up here and hopefully see some different sights along the way, hopefully see some different wildlife and whatnot. But we're going to hit the trail and show you anything that we come upon throughout the day.
I think they are.
First view of the day, the city of Waynesboro. Pretty little meadow here at Beagle Gap. We came from up there and we're headed up there. Alright, here we are. Came up the trail there, the summit of Little Calf Mountain. Everybody getting ready for a little lunch with a view. Hey, our first no shoulders of the trip. It's a little king snake. Well, I don't guess he's little, but king snake nonetheless. So we're going to let him be and ease right on by, because he's going to take care of the bad ones for us. End of day one. We kind of went a little further than we had first anticipated. We were going to Turk's Gap and then decided we would go another 1 2/10 miles, knock out another hill and do a little stealth camping. And everybody's got in here, got set up, had a pretty good day. It was very hot. Everybody's kind of whipped. But we are set up, and it got a good breeze blowing right now, and I believe we're going to get a little bit of rain. So we're going to make this short. I think we did 13.4 today, and got into here, and outside of that, great day, other than being a little long with 90-degree heat and humidity. But we made it, and looking forward to tomorrow. It's good morning. Great day looks like in store. Didn't get any rain last night. This is Thursday, May 26th, I believe. Everybody sitting around getting a little breakfast in, getting ready to break down and start heading up the trail. I think we've got 9.8 miles today going to Dundo campground and be able to kind of enjoy the afternoon a little bit and build us a fire and have a great day. And as always, we'll show you any scenes along the way that we may run across.
Shuttle maintenance.
Makes the climbs all the more better. It's not amazing. I guess that's what they call the Shenandoah Valley.
I would totally bust my rear end on all those rocks. I guess that's what Pennsylvania looks like. Ooh, that could not be fun.
This is why you climb.
What a beautiful day. That was worth that little climb.
Well, we made it into Dundoe campground for the evening. We got here fairly early, probably around 3 o'clock or so. Kind of just chilling out. Of course, Angie and Allison already got the fire going, so get rid of the bugs. So then we're gonna start setting up here in a minute, and kind of nice little area we have here, and enjoy the afternoon and relax and be ready to hit it hard in the morning. It's Friday morning, May 28th. We had a great evening. Everybody slept pretty well, and getting packed up and getting ready to hit the trail. We're going to go up to another camp store and resupply, and then move on to Pine Field Hut this afternoon. I think 10.8 mile day, something like that. And again, we'll show you anything along the way.
Let's get y'all too.
Sure.
You get video.
Here, let me get y'all. We'll also take a selfie, but that'd be good too. You want a landscape?
There's a comedian in every crowd. This is why we do it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, not her. I guess burping always. Because I thought it was. I thought it was too. You could run burp so long. That's true. I think that's really. I think we're done crushing.
Well, it's Saturday morning. It's May 30th, maybe, I believe. No, I guess May 29th. Days don't mean a whole lot when you're out here on the trail. Didn't record any last night. It started raining on us, and as you can see, I'm still under the tarp this morning, so we're still in quite a bit of rain, getting packed up, getting ready to head out. Going to walk a little bit in the rain, it looks like. And if there's any sights along the way, we'll show them to you, and hopefully it'll stop raining here soon. So we'll see what happens.
Big old pancake breakfast.
Well, here we are at the end of the day, May 29th, Saturday. As you can see, we're not in the woods. Rain all day today, and just slugged along and turned off cold, and we just decided that we'd call a shuttle and head into town and just kind of warm up and dry out, and then hit the trail again in the morning. We called an outfitter store in Elkton, Virginia, and what was the guy's name?
Is it Jack?
Jack come and picked us up, brought us into Harrisburg, and brought us to the hotel. Going to pick us up in the morning, take us back to his store for us to
open up early.
Yeah, he's going to open his store early for us. Normally doesn't open till 1 on Sundays, but he's going to open at noon for us tomorrow to get a few things, and then take us back to the trail. And I will get the information and tag it in this video for everyone. But awesome guy. We are very impressed with him, and again, we're going to warm up, dry out, and hit the trail again tomorrow. Maybe this rain will be over with. Everybody's kind of waterlogged tonight.
Yeah, for June, it's very cold and very wet.
Yeah, it was 38 when we come off the trail, so yeah, it's kind of chilly. So we weren't prepared for that. We brought summertime gear, so we're getting a good dose of what it's like to be in Virginia. But that's it for tonight, and we'll see you in the morning. We'll have a good breakfast and hit the trail again. Here we are at Appalachian Trail Outfitters. Jack Foster, awesome gentleman, picked us up at the trail, brought us into Harrisonburg, Virginia to stay the night, get out of the wet and cold. Brought us down to his store this morning, and great outfitter store. Very super gentleman. Going to picked us up this morning at the hotel, getting ready to take us back to the trail. We had to come in and get a few things, but hello, Jack.
Hello, how you doing? Glad you're here.
We're glad to be here.
Yes, Jack is a super awesome guy, and just want to kind of let you see his store and frequent his store here in Elkton, Virginia. It's about halfway through the Shenandoahs on the Appalachian Trail, but a great place, and lots of supplies that you may need, anything that you'd need here, and he will take care of you. Just give him a call, and I'll include the phone number and address in the notes at the end of the video. Again, thank you, Jack.
Thank you for coming and visiting with us.
Well, Jack got us back out to the trailhead where he picked us up last evening, and we're getting ready to head back down the trail here to start back our little trip on the AT through the park. So we'll be heading out here shortly, going to Lewis Mountain Campground. Probably got about 5-6 miles to get there, resupply, do a little laundry, and then head on up the trail. Not sure where we're going to end tonight. I made it into Lewis Mountain Campground and walked right off the trail, and it's a first come first serve, and there happened to be a campsite right here by the trail, already open and nobody in it, and so we just stuck the claim to it and got everything set up and getting ready to go up and do a little laundry. And it's pretty cool, probably low 40s right now. And look what happened to my hammock.
It's freezing. It's cold. I'm freezing.
So I kind of lost my hammock for right now, but we'll see what happens later on. But we're going to kind of hang out here for the evening and then get up in the morning and head to Big Meadows. Good morning, and it's Memorial Day, May 31st. Packing up here in a blustery 39-40 degrees, and getting ready to hit the trail. Everybody slept fairly warm last night, but kind of not expecting this cool weather in end of May, 1st of June. So we're going to head up to Big Meadows Campground for the evening. Got about 9 miles to do, so anything we see up the trail, hopefully we'll have some views today. Maybe some of this will burn off. It's supposed to start warming up, but we'll try it and see if we see anything to show you. Here we are at Big Meadows Lodge. We got here lunchtime, had a big cheeseburger, and getting ready to settle in for the evening. And uh-oh, look at this. They are taking it easy at the Big Meadows Lodge. All right. Looks like it's going to be a great evening for us, and then we'll hit the trail again tomorrow. Good morning. It is June the 1st, and we're getting ready to head out back up the trail, headed today to Skyland Resort. So we got the 8-mile hike, I believe it is, to get there, and enjoyed our stay here at Big Meadows Lodge last night, and we'll show you any sights along the way. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty day today. Well, we finished our hike for the day. Got in here about 12:30, had a little lunch. This is our view from our campsite tonight. We're kind of enjoying the evening and getting ready to go have some supper. But as you can see, we got a wonderful view from our campsite. Of course, it is the Skyland Resort, and you can see how we're roughing it today. But this will be our last night of kind of taking it easy. We got the next 2 nights on the trail, and then got, I think, 37 miles to go to finish up our hike, and we'll be kind of walking out of here on Friday. And so that's all for today, and we'll be on the trail early in the morning. Today's June the 2nd, Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to leave out of Skyland Resort and head to Beams Gap. It's about 13 and some change to get there, so that's kind of our plan for today, is to get up there and do a little stealth camping and see what the day holds for us. Looks like it's going to be a pretty day. Highs in the 70s, so going to be decent walking weather, and we'll show you any sights up the way if there happen to be any.
Wow. Pretty, huh? Gorgeous. Picture time. You just get to see all of the angles of it, don't you? Like over here. You don't want to get too close down there. Hello, strange man in the woods with a camera. How are you? No camp.
We made it into our campsite for the evening. At about 13:09, I think, is what we wound up doing today. We're trying to shorten our last day out so we can try to make a shuttle at 2:20, and so we're trying to cut our miles out for that last day. So we're trying to beef up our miles. We did 13:09 today. We're going to try to do about 14:01, maybe 15 tomorrow. It just depends on how we feel. But found a neat little stealth site here, and enjoyed the day. Had great weather. Was a little breezy. Never did get real hot, but I mean, it was a lot of walking, and I think everybody's tired and ready to turn in for the evening. So not going to last much longer. I don't expect. So, probably about 7:30. We're probably going to be hitting the hay. So, but we'll be up and at it early in the morning, and try to get to Jenkins Gap, maybe something like that. I think is what we're trying to do tomorrow. That'll push us about 15 and leave us about 8 that last day, and so that's kind of what we're trying to do. Had quite a few pretty views today. Mary's Rock was a nice place, and so we'll check back with you in the morning. Good morning. It's Thursday, June the 3rd, I think. Maybe the 2nd. I don't know. You lose track of time.
I think it's the 3rd. Thursday?
Starting out this morning. Going to have a long day today. Going to try to do 14 for sure, and try to do maybe 15 and a half, something like that, to make our day tomorrow very short. So we'll show you anything we see along the way. Yeah, here we are at Elkton Wayside. Knocked out, I think, 4.5 this morning already, and got here. Going to do our last resupply, and then head on up the trail, probably another 10 mile or so, and then we'll spend the night and then head out in the morning to end our trip through the Shenandoahs. So we are kind of taking it easy, waiting on the store to open at 9, and we'll do a resupply and then head on.
You can see way back that way. It's just these little rolling hills. It's just little ups.
Just bumps.
Little bumps, yeah. I keep picking it up. Beautiful. Try to get the car over there on the road. It does kind of look like it's going to be a little bit on the rainy side. Ooh, that's a little scary downage. Ooh, scary.
Well, here we are. We have made it through the Shenandoahs on the Appalachian Trail. 104 miles. We have it whipped. We're fixing to put our tickets in the box to show our completion, and we did it a day early, so we're real proud of ourselves. Of course, we're calling for thunderstorms and everything, so we figured we better get out of here as quickly as we could. So we've been humping it today. Gonna wind up doing 20-something miles just to get out of here. So we'll put our tickets in and we will be finished. Well, here we are at Virginia 602. It crosses the AT. We are done. We have called the shuttle to come pick us up, take us into Front Royal. We have done 22.5 miles today. Didn't think we had something like that in us, but we did. And I think we're all pretty much toast, but what a great trip. And you know what? It's a great day to be us. Well, it's great to be home after another adventure. We went through the Shenandoah National Park on the Appalachian Trail. We left Waynesboro, Virginia at Rockfish Gap, mile marker 863, and traveled to Front Royal, Virginia at Virginia 602, which was mile marker 969.4, and that give us a total of 106.4 miles that we went. That's been our longest hike that we've done, and at one time, and that was a great experience. We did experience some challenging weather. We had a few days where it rained all day. We had some 90-degree heat, some 38-degree cold. So that was a challenge with our summertime equipment that we had carried with us, but we made it, and everybody got home in good shape and everything. We've seen many through hikers, and it was great to hear their stories and their recommendations on where we could possibly hike our next sections. Strongly recommended the Grayson Highlands, where the ponies are, and the Roan Highlands, and so we're looking forward to hitting those sections in the near future. We seen lots of wildlife. We've seen deer, snakes, seen one bear at Compton Gap. We were hoping to see more bear, but only seen one, which was fine. It was a young bear, hopped out in the middle of the trail, looked at us, and then scampered off through the woods as soon as it seen us. So, but we did get to see one. Had a great time. A challenging last day. They were calling for some thunderstorms, and we wound up hiking 22.5 miles, which was our longest one-day hike, and that wore everybody out. So hopefully I'll never have to do that again, but we did. We made it, and back home and ready for our next adventure.